Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Adize Ojiofor, also known under her war name of Na Obara. She operates groups of militants and bandits across West Africa and controls a sizable chunk of the rare earth trade out of that region. Now, she has turned her attention to securing her legacy through an alliance with West African strongman Richard Akwensi. She is currently staying at the Himapan Hotel with her son, where she has taken over an entire floor. The client requests that you retrieve maps and files detailing the target's network in West Africa. You will need to locate these on the ground. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Warlord Year 4 Elusive Target. This is the definitive guide. I'm going to be showing you two methods in this video. One of them is going to be the default loadout, the second one is going to be an optimized route. We're using optimized equipment and start locations. The timestamps are going to be in the description. You have two objectives for this one. You have to retrieve the files and take out the target. So we're going to start the default loadout at the very start, main entrance, and away we go. First thing we're going to need to do is get ourselves a key card for our room. We are going to need to get our disguise, so we need to take care of that. So approach the main reception desk, talk to the receptionist, and he'll give you a key card to the room upstairs. Go ahead and take that, and make your way up to a room 205. And that is where we're going to acquire our first disguise. So once again, you've got two objectives. You need to retrieve the files and take out your target. And once you've completed one, you're locked into the mission, which means you can't restart unless you hard reset your console or application. So once you're on the second floor here, we're going to use the key card on the door and use the phone right here to call room service. And he's going to say one of three things. He's going to say that the minibar is not replenished, or the bed's not properly made, or there's a problem with the toilet. Either way, one of the hotel staff members are going to come over. Well, both of them, two of them are going to come into. And the male is going to go into one of the rooms where whatever 47 pointed out in calling room service. And we're going to follow him behind and knock him out to take his disguise. But first we are going to take out the female first, because we don't want her to spot us. So we're going to go ahead and subdue her. You might want to drag her away from the door as well, just in case anyone sees you through the door once you open it. Go ahead and subdue the other guy and take his disguise. You can leave his body here. But yeah, as for the female, go ahead and just drag her away from the door, because you don't want to open the door and let those security guards see. So once you've got the disguise now, we can make our way up upstairs. And we are going to take out our target first. And we need to be a little bit patient with this one, because we need to wait for her to come into our room. She's going to be upstairs around about the 4-minute mark or so. So we're going to wait in the room and wait for her to arrive. And she's going to be on her own. So it gives us a perfect opportunity to take her out. So in the meantime, I'm just going to hide in this closet. You can take her out any way you want to, but I'm going to skip to the point when she's actually in the room, which is around about the 4-minute mark. So as you can see, using your mini-map, she eventually comes in the room around about the 4-minute 20, something like that, mission time. And once she has her back to you, go ahead and exit the closet. And you can fiber wire her, you can use the machete that's in the room on her if you want to. It's up to you. Just don't make a noise. But once you've taken her out, we're going to hide her in the closet right here. And pick up the key that she drops on the floor. This is the key to the safe to get the files. So that's where we're going to head up next. Just be wary on the way out of the enforcer that's around here. There's also another enforcer downstairs as well, which is a female hotel staff. Just be careful around those. And now we're going to we need to acquire ourselves another disguise, so we need to get ourselves a security guard outfit. So you want to go all the way down the stairs. And we're going to go across the atrium to the opposite end and past the two security guards at the door. Once you're through the doors, take the door to the right. And in this room is where we're going to get to our new disguise. So go ahead and grab this hammer. Take out your coin, open this door, and throw a coin just right there. It's going to attract the security guard that's just on the other side of the door over there. And then we're going to take out our hammer. He's going to come in to investigate the noise, of course, to pick up the coin, and we're going to go and knock him out. Once you've done that, retrieve the coin and the pistol, and then drag his body and put him in the nearby locker. And then put his disguise on. Now, just before you go out the door, just be wary of the camera to your top right. You want to avoid that. So you can either wait for it to pan away, or alternatively, take out the hammer and throw it at the camera. You can swap shoulders to get a better angle if you want to. Alternatively, if you get spotted there by the camera, you can take out the cameras in the security room, but it is a little bit tricky. Again, there's another camera here, so we're going to avoid it completely by going around the back. The last door on your right is going to be a room here, and there's going to be a key card on a little table just by the window. Go ahead and grab that. That's the master key card to open the security room. There's going to be an enforcer in there, so just be wary of his position. Check your minimap, use your instinct, and make your way around him. It's an illegal action to use your key on the safe, so what we need to do is get rid of these two guards. The two guards there need to basically they need to go away. So what we're going to do is drop two pistols there that we have there, the suppressed one and the one we picked off of the guard earlier. And these two guards are going to take the guns to the other side of the room. We're just doing this to buy us some time, so just for 5 seconds so we can open the safe. Make sure you open the safe when the enforcer's not looking at you. And once you've opened it, you can go ahead and grab the memory stick and make your way out. Again, avoiding the enforcer that's in the room. Just follow our route to avoid this camera again. And now we can make our way to an exit. And it's as simple as that. Now, you shouldn't have any issues there, but like I said, only open that safe when that enforcer is not looking in your direction. Because the last thing you want to do there is get spotted in that position. Because then it's pretty much mission over at that point. But anyway, once we've grabbed the files there, we've already taken out a target, so we can just head into any exit you like, and you'll get a silent assassin for Bangkok of the Warlord. Nice and easily done. So then we can go ahead and move on to method 2, the Optimised Method. For the Optimised Method, we're going to start as the hotel staff security, and we're going to bring along the Seeker 1, coin, a breaching charge, and we're going to have the Calmer 2 or Calmer 1 tranquilizer stored in the storage room. Doesn't matter which Calmer you bring. From the very start, we're going to skip the opening camera panning shot and take out our Seeker and use it on this guard over here without getting spotted by the camera. Put it away and then go ahead and go into this room. We use the Seeker on him because he's an enforcer, so we need to get past him to retrieve our Calmer. Once you've retrieved your Calmer, go ahead and grab this hammer. Once you've got the hammer, we're going to go head upstairs now. It doesn't matter if you get spotted by the cameras in this method, because we are going to take out the cameras a little bit later on. Run straight to this room. This door will be open, as long as you're not slow. And while this enforcer has his back to you, go ahead and put the breaching charge onto the safe, using the shoulder buttons L1 and R1, or LB and RB, and then triggering it once you're a safe distance away from it. Once you've broken open the safe, go ahead and take the memory stick out of the safe. And that's one objective completed. Once we've exited the room, as long as we didn't get spotted exiting the room there by the enforcer, we can now head on to our targets. We are going to need to get ourselves under the disguise though, the hotel staff disguise. So this is where the camera comes into play. Now if you've kept up with me here, there should be a hotel staff member here. Go ahead and use your camera on him. If you're not in this position, he will be around the other corner on the other side. Just go ahead and camera shot him. As long as you don't get spotted shooting him, it'll be fine. And go ahead and take his disguise and put your gun away, and then head upstairs. So now our target's going to be hovering around this area here. She's going to she's going to walk through this area and then walk through the back on the left side. And there's going to be an enforcer here, and the target is an enforcer herself as well. So we need to make sure that we just stay out of their line of sight. We are going to take out the cameras, and we are going to set up a little bit of a, not like a trap, but we're going to basically use a Seeker on her, of course. Now, as you noticed, a body found was on the top left corner there. That was the hotel staff member. But again, because we use the camera, it doesn't spoil your silent assassin, so we don't have to worry about that. So if you want to take out the cameras, all you need to do is come to this little room over here. There's going to be a security equipment just in the corner. Just go ahead and destroy the evidence, and you'll get the green guns back to how it was. Now from this point, all we're going to do now is just pretty much just wait. The Warlord's going to be on the other side of the room over there, yeah, and she's going to head over to the sofa to our left. And that is where we're going to take her out. Just remember, she's always being followed by 2 guards. So what we're actually going to do is wait for her to sit down on the sofa. And then we're going to use the wall as cover to prevent ourselves getting spotted when we shoot. So go ahead and open the door, aim, and then swap shoulders. You can do that by pushing, I think it's R3 or L3. And go ahead and shoot her. You've only got 1 dart left, so just make sure you don't miss. She's going to head to the bathroom, which is just to the right of her. She's going to be followed by the 2 guards. I'm going to wait for our guards to stop moving before we enter the bathroom. We're going to close the door behind them, and then one by one we're going to knock them out with a hammer. Don't proceed to knock out the second guard until the first guard is completely on the floor and stop moving. Just keep that in mind. So close the door, knock out the first guard with a hammer, and then the second one. And then you can go ahead and drown the target, or take her out any way you like. This is going to be an accident kill, so I'm going to just drown her and leave her there. As for the other 2 guards, I'm going to be safe and actually just drag them into the closet in the corner. Now, this probably isn't necessary to do this. There's probably no one else comes into this room, but if you want to be safe and you want to take your time with the mission, then it's probably best to just hide them anyway. You never know. And there we go, that's it. So all we need to do now is just escape the area, avoiding any potential enforcers that are around the area. So we have the staff member there on the right. We also need to keep in mind about the manager, hotel manager as well. She's an enforcer. The guy at the desk, the front desk, the receptionist, he's an enforcer as well. And there's our random waiter that's around somewhere downstairs. He can be an enforcer as well. So use your instinct wisely. Keep an eye on your minimap as well. And make sure you avoid all the enforcers on the way out. You can take any exit you like, as long as it's a safe route out. And yeah, it's just a nice easy one. This used to be quite difficult back in the day, but now because we've got more equipment and more experience and stuff like that, it's a lot more simpler than it used to be. It used to be a lot more difficult back in Hitman 1 days. There we go, I'm going to exit the mission now. I'm going to get a confirmation of that silent assassin. I'm going to wrap up the video. So we get them completed very well. 6,000 XP, silent assassin, there we go. So that's 2 methods there. Both of those methods should be easy enough for pretty much any kind of player. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and click that bell icon to click all notifications to be notified of all future videos and live streams so you don't miss anything. And consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description for all the details. And you'll get your name added to this list of credits and stuff like that at the end of every video. It's updated every month as well. So thank you very much for all the support recently. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.